we are going to be learning how to fillet the common bluegill. It's a very tasty, mild pan fish, cold water fish that's found throughout North America. So I'm going to show you an easy way to do it. Doesn't take long to get really nice fillets. A couple things I have is I have a cutting board here that I recommend. I line the back of this with newspaper for any of the spills or anything like that. It's an easy cleanup. Have a bowl to put your fillets in, and I like to use a knife that's a little bit easier to use than the standard fillet knife that dulls quickly and puts a lot of work. The electric fillet knives are the way to go, especially when you're doing mass quantities. I used to have one that ran off power cords, which would always get in the way, but now, modern technology, you have a portable one without cords, which I recommend highly. So I did come back from fishing the bay and caught a little pile of bluegills. Just wanted to show you, and I'm just going to walk you through how easy it is to fillet these guys. So I recommend, if you notice, a little trick here is I have a nail sticking through this board, and that's how I kind of tuck the fish on there. It kind of keeps them in place. So using your electric fillet knife, I do a single cut here behind the gill plate. Single cut like that, and you want to go down to just feel that backbone, and I can feel that hard backbone. That's where you stop. So you cut into the side, then you make an angle cut. The most important meat here is this back meat here. It's the thickest part of the fillet. You got your rib cage here, which there's not much on it, so you want to make sure your cut goes along the back. So you have your initial slice work towards you right along that back to the tail, and you can flip it. As you can see, when you really got all that good meat, I can hear the bone. That means you got all the meat from the back of the gill plate to the tail, and then all you do is you make a cut out. And then you're going to go get those rib bones out, like that. And then you got a little bit of waste up here. Get that out of there. And then you have a simple, nice chunk of really nice, tasty meat. Very important cut. You want to go behind the gill plate here. And you want to make a single cut. Okay, very simple. So you make a single cut behind the gill plate, all the way down to that backbone. I can feel it, where you can feel that hard backbone. So you want to get in there. You want to get this good back meat. The back meat's the thick part of the fillet. You want to focus on getting that more than the belly meat. This has a rib cage in it. So you want to get down in there in your groove. Work along that backbone. Follow that backbone down to the tail. And you get a nice, beautiful fillet. Okay. You know you got it all when you can hear that bone. There's no meat there. I got all the meat off the back there. And then you're going to come back towards it. Hands are slippery from doing these. Okay, you can see you got all the meat. That's the skin and scales. Toss that out. You have this nice fillet here, and I'm going to go right against the rib cage. Cut those ribs out like such, and you got a really nice fillet here of bluegill that's going to be ready to be battered, dropped in some hot oil in the deep fryer, and makes an excellent, tasty dinner. One cut down to the belly. Yeah. It's important you stop right at that backbone. You can feel it. Now, the next step in a simple bluegill fillet is to go along the back, because this is where the thick meat is. This is where the most of the meat is. You're not worried as much as the belly meat and the rib cage here. You're going to focus on following that back line so you get all the meat. And you follow it down. The tail there. Flip it over, and that's beautiful. You know you did good. You can follow those bones there. You can even hear it when you did good. There's no meat left. You're down to the bone there. Next, I'm going to start from the bottom of the tail and push this fillet out. It works out very nicely. You can see we got all the meat. All that's left is skin and scales. So that's junk. Come back here. This is our nice fillet here, and we're going to trim it up. And I like to get the ribs out of here, so I go right in the back of the ribs. Make a quick cut. Get rid of that. And what's left is a beautiful, nice bluegill fillet, which is awesome. I love to batter them, deep fry them, have a nice bluegill dinner with some fries and a nice cold beer. Can't beat it. Simple. You can do a batch quickly. Use the electric knife. It goes much faster. And enjoy these tasty fish. Down to the belly. One nice cut. You stop when you hit that backbone. You can feel it. Most important cut here is you want to go along the back. That's where the good meat is. That's where the thick meat is. Compared to this belly meat and compared to the rib cage. You take your initial slice. You're going to work towards you. Following that backbone to get all that good meat. All the way to the tail. Flip her over. And beautiful. You've got nothing left here. You can hear those bones. You got all the meat off the back, so you know you did good. Start at this tail. You're going to work away from you. Push this nice white meat out. That's another easy cut. All you got is skin and scales. You know you got all the meat off of there. Last step is get those ribs out. Cut right along them. Pinch those out of there. And you got a nice, this is a bluegill chunk. Rinsed, bread it, drop it in some hot oil, make a nice bluegill sandwich. Beautiful.